Welcome to hell. Basically, I want to talk to you today about dreams. I went for a really good audition today. I didn't sleep at all. I basically stayed up all night going over my lines to perform that scene from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where Will Smith, he sees his father, but his father walks out on him, and then it's a really intimate moment where he's talking to his Uncle Phil about how he doesn't want his dad. And he's trying to explain to him how little his father means to him, but he ultimately breaks down and cries as a little child because he reveals, man, how come he doesn't want me, you know? And it was a really fucking good audition. I got a lot out of it. I got some great feedback, and fingers crossed that I actually get in, because this is for acting school. And I really want to get in. The dreams are important. They're so fucking important. They're incredibly important. It was a big thing just to even go to the audition, you know? It can be incredibly hard when you have a dream, because no one else gives a fuck about your dreams. No one else. I mean, what the fuck is a dream? You know, it's just this invisible thought that's inside of your head. But the only thing that it can do, it can steer your thoughts. So every single thought you have control or some aspect of influence over. Every thought. The thought I'm gonna die, the thought of going to work, the thought of family, love, all of that kind of stuff. Just every single thought. Even the ability to just watch this video and have thoughts about this video. Everything. You have control over it. It's just incredibly hard from the perspective that most of us are caught up in to understand that. Now, what dreams do, they allow you to, in an organic, natural way, is to just totally motivate you for some purpose. And if you don't have a dream, then it's incredibly hard to foster that. I mean, your dream might be simple. I'm just going to save up $5,000, or I want to develop a career, or I want to get really good at a craft, or I want to have a family. Just any sort of dream like that. For me, it's just to go to acting college. If I get in, I'm not going to New Zealand in January. But if I don't get in, it's going to make things difficult, but I'm motivated now. I think the biggest problem that we have is that we can get distracted and we can lose track of our dreams. I was caught up in working a career, but for the wrong reasons. Like I was earning a shitload of money, totally depressed, not eating well, not sleeping well. It's almost like the job that I was doing was more for the benefit of other people, more for what it made me look like, which is a successful person. It wasn't because I ultimately wanted to do it. I've always wanted to be a creative person, but when you're working that, 70 hours a week, it's hard to pull your finger out and adjust. It's really interesting how far along I've come, to finally pull the trigger and quit my job to do this. Man, in the audition today, like, it validated every single choice that I've made over the last couple of months. When you have someone who has just this amazing presence about her, like a great teacher with a good resume, and then they look at you in the eye and then tell you, I think you've got something. And like, I'm totally feeling like shit. I don't actually think that my audition was any good. It felt great, but technically, I don't think it was an impressive thing, but I don't think that's what auditions are for. Well, especially for acting school, it's to see if you got something, to see if you got aptitude, intelligence, charisma. But the feedback she gave me was amazing. She looked at me in the eye and said, I honestly don't tell a lot of people this, but when we do, it's because we mean it. But you have the presence of something great. You could be a really good actor if you applied yourself. And that, when I heard that, man, like, tears were welling up in my eyes and shit, and it validated everything. I mean, staying up all night, traveling like 3 hours to get to the audition, you know, in intense heat. It was 30 degrees. I was drinking water. I still got a headache, fucking little bit of sunburn. Just like a really uncomfortable day. That's what it was. Just to push through that psychological barrier and to get that fucking result is fucking incredible. Now, I don't want to get too attached. Like, I'm hopeful, and the hope is what kills you, but I don't want to get too attached. I think if I get in, it'd change my life. If I get in, it'll change my life. But man, if I don't get in, I'm going to change my life. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to apply for as many acting colleges as I can. I'm going to go to as many auditions as I can. I'm going to keep writing. I'm going to keep filming. I'm going to do everything possible in my power to basically just become one of the best at the craft. Or at least the best version of myself at the craft. I don't necessarily want to be a great actor. I just want to be a great Adam. I want to be a great Adam. I want to be a great artist. I want to just do all of these different things and make people aware that all of the shit that they go through in their head, if they can look at my art and it can put them in the exact same frame of point where, hey, that person's going through the same shit that I'm going through, I feel better about myself because of that. I don't feel as depressed. I don't feel as helpless because someone else has gone through that same shit, you know? I mean, the reason why I picked the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air bit is because I grew up without a father. So it really hit home, that scene, and I brought that energy in there. And if I could do something similar to that, because that scene helped me out immensely. If I could do something similar to that and help someone else going through whatever shit that they're going through for the struggles and pain that I've been through, then it's all worth it. Just to help another person out and make them think about life, and make them think about themselves, and just empower them. You don't have to be controlled by your thoughts. You definitely don't. You have control over them. But again, your dreams will help you immensely in controlling all of these demons. You'll drop everything. You'll quit alcohol. You'll quit tobacco. You'll quit going out, you know, at all hours of the fucking morning. You'll stop drugs if you truly believe in yourself and love yourself, and you want something more for yourself, which is a craft, which is a passion, which is a dream. Making that come true.